Hey, over the weekend, I had a really good weekend with the family and everything. Just shout out real quick to the Harlingen Cardinals Big Red Band out there who did amazing at the show. My son is in that band, but to be totally honest, they totally they tore it up, man.
Yeah.
For them, I think that was their best performance. So definitely good job, guys, and great great job doing all the hard work that you've been putting in and everything. Because I know for sure I've seen them because I go every day to go see them. So they've definitely. Developed a little bit better, and good luck on the next competition, which is coming up soon. So, but yeah, that and shout out to Ceci from Ceci Entertainment and Promotions. Sorry, I wasn't able to make the show because of that, but I'm sure that it was a great show for the ACDC tribute band at the island. Definitely. Thank you very much for giving us some tickets, but I did give them to my aunt. And I hope they use them wisely and stuff. So, yeah. But with that, I mean, pretty much just getting ready for the Cowboys game here at 7. What is it? 7 o'clock, 7:15, something like that. And hopefully they hopefully
Yeah.
they beat the what is it? The Philadelphia undefeated right now. That's going to change right now. We got 11 from heaven. Micah's gonna do some damage, I think. So let's see what happens. But all right. So without further ado, we got Mr. Joe Martin from the Joe Martin Show here, man. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing pretty well. I appreciate you have given me the opportunity to come up here. I love the setup, man. It's really great. What you have here going on.
It's all Mike's. It's Mike's. Mike Biesca's right here, man.
Yeah.
It's all his doing and everything, and I'm definitely grateful for him.
Mhm.
Giving me the opportunity to do what I've been wanting to do for a very long time. With Rockland Revolution, and as well, you do the same thing. Actually, you have your own show, and I thought I'd return the favor because you had me on the show as well as some other bands that were doing rock relief for my little cousin who has leukemia still fighting. By the way, shout out to him and to my aunt and everybody out there. We're still giving prayers and everything like that. But thank you
definitely.
so much for having us on the show. So we're here, and
great.
let us know, man. What are you up to? What's the Joe Martin Show up to lately?
So recently, I've been pretty like absent. Like I haven't done a podcast in over a month. But it's not that I don't want to do podcasts. It's just that I was doing a show for a friend Derek. We were organizing the show, and we had the blow up dolls. We had felt flowers. We had a bunch of.
You didn't have blow up dolls, right? That sounded like.
That's the name of the band.
What? Yeah, no, blow up dolls is
blow up dolls.
It's
a local
band.
Local band. Yeah.
I was just like, that sounded a little weird, right there.
Well, we did have.
All right, Derek, what are you all doing?
We did have blow up dolls technically because part of their gimmick, they have a character called Jerry. And it's an actual blow up doll, and they toss them into the crowd, starts crowd surfing, and
really?
They toss it around. Yeah.
Okay, that sounds definitely interesting.
So that show went pretty well, and then we have another show coming up pretty soon in November.
Is this a promotion company that you're doing with it, or like is it just like put it together?
For me, it was I just wanted to get my bucket list. I wanted to do different stuff within the music community here in the valley.
Yeah,
and I wanted to throw a show just to get the experience, have that adrenaline, and to see if I can even do it.
Yeah.
And it went well with the Gremlin. And this
where was the show at?
This is the Gremlin in the
Gremlin. Okay.
Yeah.
Where's that nearby?
It's like in downtown. It's like Cine Ring.
Okay. I think I know what you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
So then you guys are doing shows now there, or?
Yeah. Well, we did one there like this not this Saturday, but the past Saturday.
Yeah.
And now we're planning to do another one in November. That was going to be Cine Rey, though. It's going to be a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
The headliner's going to be like a Dirty Motel.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. They're going to show his off his band, which is Ethan Hawk. We have Sycamore, the Blow Up again, because they're really doing really well. I mean, they're going to all over Texas right now. They went to Dallas, Austin, I believe, and other places.
Yeah.
We have Cannon Dealers. They're out of Brownsville. Because one thing I noticed about the Valley is that even though it's small, bands from McAllen and bands from Brownsville don't really play with each other. Like, there's never like a crossover. Sorry, but like there's never a crossover. I don't know what happened, but like
maybe the distance, just to get to the show or something like that. I think I kind of remember something like that happening back in the day. I mean, I know of a band from Mercedes that would probably travel that way if they needed to be in the show. They're on the show today. Pacific Ocean guys. So you guys stay tuned for that. But yeah, so you're okay. So you guys are doing that. You're still doing the Joe Martin show, though, right?
Yeah, the podcast is still continuing on. There's been a lot of bands who have been like hitting me up like, "Hey, when are you doing the podcast?" And I'm like, "Well, I've been kind of busy with this, but pretty soon."
And how has that gone? Like, has it picked up since you started?
Yeah,
you've already started when, like, last year.
I started. No. It's been 7 months since I started this. 7 months, yeah. And when I started up, I mean, I had 0 subscribers.
Yeah.
Right now, I reached like 116.
Good.
And then on Instagram, I only had like 20 followers. I'm from a small town, La Villa. It's next to Mercedes, actually.
Yeah.
I only had 20 followers because they were just close friends. Right now, I'm close to reaching 400 followers. I mean,
cool.
It's been doing pretty well.
That's how you do it. Slowly.
Yeah.
And we're starting to reach a little bit of a higher number now, so higher than what we were.
Yeah, but it takes months, but I mean, it's worth it.
Yeah, definitely. I'm seeing the difference in the bands are reaching out. Definitely now we're starting to get like more of an audience, subscribers, and likes and follows and all types of social media that we have and everything. So it's totally different. Like I don't know, like just to be able to. It's just so much work, you know what I mean? But it's definitely worth it. You get to meet very interesting people, very talented people.
Oh yeah,
and you get inspired yourself. I know I definitely have and I get inspired by these guys that make music here. Like they're like, yeah, well, we're gonna do an album. I need to make an album too,
Yeah.
But because in a good way, they give that.
They give you that energy. And
yes, definitely. So I mean, what is your favorite type of band or what from the Valley? Or do you have a favorite band in the Valley? I don't know if you're allowed to do that since we're since we're like a show.
We can't show too much favoritism.
But I mean, there's sometimes a favorite. Like, say, oh, why?
Yeah. The first band the first band I found that I enjoyed. The first band was a band called. The first band was from Brownsville called 10 Foot Overhead, and they have a song called Morning Sky that it did really well. I love that song. It's really chill, it's vibes. And then right now it's my friends. I mean, I have to give them a shout out. So Chris and Pium, I love their music too. Like it's not just that they're my friends, but I also enjoy their music. They recently came out with their EP and I did well. But in terms of like established
what are they called?
Principium. It's Latin for beginning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are they were some young guys?
Yeah, they're
on the
young
show.
guys.
I think I saw your
one
of your episodes.
Yeah, they're young guys, and I mean,
cool.
I really believe in them.
To them.
Yeah, I believe in them because once you like interview enough bands, you can kind of tell who has that charisma, who has that theme. And they really have it, and I can see them going really far.
Good. Well, I mean, it all starts somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Like they did seem like they were already like, was they're in high school, I think.
Yeah, they're going towards college already. Yeah, they're near.
It definitely starts like that, Like I know I started in high school playing, with alternative band. Yeah, that's what it was. It was like Bush and Nirvana and all that stuff was going on back in the day, and so you start like that little by little. I mean, I wish I could have like started, playing guitar because I started playing guitar, and then I totally gave it up because I started becoming a singer. So I sang instead and started writing songs. But I mean, I would still come up with the idea, you know what I mean? But like I said, like I wish I would have started. I would have been way better guitarist by now. But I've had like two years or so playing guitar, and I'm all right. So, shout out to the listeners in San Antonio right now, and in FAR right now. They're listening right now. Shout out to you guys. We're actually getting to see. Wow, that's cool that we can see our what traffic from where they're from and stuff like that. So yeah, shout out to you guys. Thank you for tuning into Rockland Revolution, episode 7. We do have Mr. Joe Martin here from the Joe Martin Show.
Yeah,
and so I mean, let us know. I mean, what kind of what is the best interview you've had so far, or like
Yeah, the best one I had so far was a band called Hollowhead. The episode has not come out yet. It's coming out this week already, but
okay.
I think that one was the one of the best ones I had so far.
Most entertaining.
Most entertaining, yeah, because again, some of them are more informative, some of them are entertaining. There's different styles to the podcast or the show, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
But with them, it was pure entertainment.
Yeah.
They have this chemistry together where they make fun of each other, and I just love that.
Yeah, that's cool. That's definitely good when you have like chemistry with the band and everything. Yeah, man. So what are they called again?
Hollowheads.
Hollowheads.
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of music is that?
They do it's kind of like I guess it was man. It's both like between like punk or alternative. It's some kind of like mix.
Okay.
Yeah. Some
Okay.
people have called it math rock, I think, or I'm not sure who said
Math
that.
rock. Okay, I've heard that. Meth
no,
rock.
no, no.
Let's get some meth
There's
rock
like,
in here.
I would consider them more like punk. That's like what I would consider them.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I have heard that before.
Yeah.
Nowadays, there's so many like genres and subgenres.
That's why there's a lot of mixes.
Yeah,
and
like
kinda
you just don't know. Like, yeah, okay.
I'll just say punk. Yes.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's pretty cool. So, what got you into like wanting to be a host of your own show or anything? Obviously, you love the music, right? But,
Yeah.
Like, what is your goal with your show?
So what made me start the podcast is that this is actually my third time trying to do this. Like you said, like sometimes you just give up.
Yeah.
And it's because the initial start of a podcast or any kind of thing you want to do,
Yeah.
the initial start is very hard. But
Oh yeah.
once you gain traction, it gets much easier for more followers start following you. Because in advertising, there's something called social proof. So the way this works is that if a person sees your channel and they only see like 5 subscribers,
Yeah.
they're like, okay, whatever, this guy's a nobody.
Yeah.
But if they see you with 100 subscribers, they go, well, this guy's doing something.
Yeah, let's check this out, right?
Yeah, let's check this out and let's subscribe. And
Makes sense.
Yeah. So the initial part is always hardest. What made me do this is because I always love music. It goes way back to high school when I was in marching band, like the stuff you're mentioning. Yeah. And I would see my band.
What did you play?
I played. I started off. Okay, so this is the funny stuff. I started off with guitar, but I sucked. I couldn't get to guitar, so I went over to bass drum.
Yeah.
I did that for 2 years, and then for my my junior and senior year, I moved over to keyboard.
Okay.
And I love the piano, and that's my main instrument right now.
There you go. That's good, man. Keyboard's pretty
Yeah,
tough,
it's
to,
tough.
to learn. You gotta. I can play a little bit, but like, yeah, I can't. I used to have a keyboardist in our band, and he was super good. Like, shout out to Eric out there. Eric Ramirez, a good friend of mine. But yeah, dude, like, I used to be in band too, and I played saxophone and trombone. Well, trombone first. Yeah. But unfortunately, I gave it up for guitar and the women. Mike's laughing over here.
And I guess the big reason was because like I saw that people didn't appreciate music, like the artists, like the bands, like didn't have that appreciation compared to the football players.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously Texas is it's a football state.
Yeah.
But I think marching bands are like an essential part of the football experience. Like you want to see the football game, but you also want the band, playing the Hey song or.
It's very entertaining though.
Yeah.
Like I went to the competition and the past 2 Saturdays, and you see a lot of different types of talent out there and everything. Maybe one day we'll have like some band members or something. If they go to state or something, maybe we'll get them on the show or something and have them talk about that.
That stuff is really, really crazy. Like how, like when they do like the flags and all that stuff, like it's really cool.
Yeah. All the what are they?
Color guard.
Choreography. That's I couldn't say it. Okay, but yeah, man. So like, what are your goals now with the show? I mean, what is there anything coming up that you want to?
Sure. My goal is just to expand because I think some people put a limitation on themselves when they name their podcast. Like they put like 956 RGB, which I understand you want to have that pride for the valley, but I think it puts a limit on what you can cover. Yeah. So my next step right now is to expand to Laredo. I want to start having bands from Laredo into my podcast, and I already have one called Honey Rot. Yeah. But there's all these other bands that are there that they're part of the 956, but Laredo's kind of far. I mean, it's like 2 hours away from here.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah,
going over there. I've gone over there last year twice, just for the band stuff and everything.
Oh, yeah. They have a great atmosphere over there too.
Good. I mean, that's always good. I mean, with ours, it's Rockland Revolution, but I still have all types of like genres.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to like stick and just walk. But I like the name and everything. It actually spawned from my friend Jesse McMahon. He's a DJ, Jay Lunatic. He was on the show recently in Rockland, Maine, and so like I've been on his show like so many times. Like I don't want to say too much about me, but I'm saying like that's where it came from, and I was like, I'm gonna name that Rockland Revolution, and it became as an article thing. So I would write articles on bands and stuff like that, interviews and stuff, and then say, hey man, want to try that? Okay, let's we talk. All right, so here we are. So well, that's amazing that you're already like doing good with your show and everything.
Yeah,
Continue with that, man. Definitely continue. Don't give up on it. I know there's little hurdles and everything that we have to get through, but the whole thing is that we're showing exposure to these bands that need the exposure. Sometimes some of these bands don't know how to do that, and that's I don't know if it's I don't mean to sound mean or anything, but sometimes it's being lazy, or if they just don't know. But so some that I've talked to, they're like, we don't. Well, this guy he doesn't know what to do, and so I was like, okay, all right, so let's get some exposure out there, and I know there's other shows like your show and everything, and that's the great thing about now with the internet and everything that everybody you have a chance to try and do it your own way, right?
Yeah, and I agree with you. I think I don't think it's laziness. Like sometimes some bands are pretty sure lazy, but I think it is like some people don't understand like how to market themselves. Yeah. Because I think one issue I always see is whenever I ask bands, what genre are you? A lot of them say like, oh, I don't like to like I don't know what genre to consider myself, or I don't want to put a genre on myself, but like that's how you market yourself as a band. You want to know what kind of genre you are, because then you can know what market you're trying to target. If you're a country band, you should go to like the barbecue places. Because like every genre has its own like area to go to. Yeah. So I think that's one of the issues.
All right. Well, I mean, what is your last question, real quick, before what has been your favorite live band that you've seen lately? Because I know you have totally different some bands that you've told me like the names, and I'm just like, dude, like totally like from what I knew. You know what I mean? Because the scene has opened up big time since like I've been around. So you said a couple of bands already that I was like, wow, okay, that's new. Okay, we've got to check that out. So what has been your favorite live local band experience so far?
Local band.
So far, local band.
Yeah, I was gonna say like Aerosmith. That was a good one.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan of them. Local band. There's a band called Harley's Comet, and they're from Brownsville.
Okay.
And even though they're not technically rock, but they're like a mix of jazz and rock.
Okay.
And it's magnificent. It's really great to listen to them like live.
Yeah.
And I saw them at.
They're not math rock. Also.
No. No. This is like jazz, a mix of jazz and rock.
Okay.
And they had recently released a song called "Heart and Soul" recently. And the lead singer, she has a beautiful voice. Her name's Amber.
Cool. I'll definitely have to check.
Yeah.
Them out,
like
maybe.
You love jazz kind of music, like that jazzy.
Yeah.
Band stuff, whatever. They're great.
She has something like a Amy Winehouse type voice or something like that, or like.
Can you pull it up or no?
I'm not sure.
Is that possible? I'm not sure.
Yeah, if you want to.
On YouTube? Yeah.
All right, and what are they called? Harley what?
Harley's Comet.
Harley's Comet.
Yeah, they named it after, I think they're...
Haley's Comet.
Yeah, that and like...
My daughter's named Haley, so I know that.
They named it after that, and I think that's like the name of their dog or cat or something like that. Yeah, so they combined the Harley's Comet part, the Haley's Comet, and then the animal. So
that's cool.
It should be called Heart and Soul.
They're kind of like Billie Eilish then.
No, they're jazz. Can you put you can on a search put Heart and Soul? Yes, it should be Heart and Soul. I hope that's the name of the song. All right, I hope I'm not getting it wrong.
As we're looking it up real quick, we have Joe Martin on the show right now from the Joe Martin Show. You guys go ahead and let them know where they can check you guys out and everything, your show and all your social medias and everything before we go. That way we can get everybody to check out your content.
Oh yeah, definitely. So you can find me on Instagram at joe.martin.show. And for my podcast, you can find me on YouTube. And same thing, Joe Martin Show. That's all I have right now because I want to have all my audience in one platform. Because YouTube, like if you want to get advertising, you need to have like 1,000 subscribers and a certain amount of thousands of watch hours.
Yeah.
So if I were to put it on Spotify and other platforms, it would kind of like spread my audience out too much. It would spread it too thin. And I want to make sure I can actually monetize my podcast down the line and continue growing it. That way I can give more bands exposure. Because if I can have a setup like this, it would be very nice.
Yeah,
I mean, I want to have a studio instead of like asking bands like, hey, can you host a place and then bring all my equipment? Because after a while it becomes a hassle, and then if I can have my own studio, my own place, I mean, it'll make everything much easier.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Sorry, we just lost. I got kicked off, or I don't know. Am I back on? Okay. All right. So this is Harley's comment.
Yeah,
Just a little piece, real quick, before we have our featured guest go on.
like when I saw them live, I saw them at there's a thing called 420, which is you know what it is. There's a place.
That sounds cool.
That's very jazzy.
I just hear the voice.
Yeah. You know,
he said he missed me, but I'm
beautiful.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I look so pretty with his
Heller. All right. Well, we're gonna have them on the show at some point.
Yeah.
If you can let them know that we would like them definitely to come on the show for Rockland Revolution. So.
Definitely.
All right, everybody. So that's Joe Martin right now. He's gonna stick around real quick and help me talk with our special featured guest here. Our Notion in the house, guys. Yeah. All right. Pacific Notion joining us here from Mercedes, Texas, my hometown as well. So, yeah, how you guys doing, man? Thanks for coming over.
Good, man. Thanks for having us. Yeah, we're super excited to get up and get ready to talk about what we're doing and getting to talk with the people of the Valley.
Yeah, man. Like, I met Chris through. Of course, everybody knows that I definitely collect and I trade and everything guitars. So he had a guitar for sale, and it turns out. So like we finally like we okay, this how much I pay, whatever this and that, right? So we met up, and we met up at HEB and Mercedes, and so we were talking and everything, and I didn't know that he was in a band. Like I just figured maybe he was just selling the guitar, or something, right? So he's like, hey, I got something for you, and I was like, okay. So I was like, oh, maybe he's give me a gig bag or something with it, right? So he pulls out this CD right here. The name of the CD is called
Mystery Rider.
Yeah. And trying to put it in there. So he gives it to me and he tells me, yeah, man, take a listen to it and everything. And but he the way he said it made me feel like he was kind of unsure or kind of scared to give it to me, because I think I had told you that I had a show, right?
Yeah.
So he gave it to me, and I go, he goes, I hope you like it, or something like that, right? It was something like that. And I just told him, hey, bro, like, I go, don't worry about it. I go, if you had the balls, this is what I told him. If you had the balls to finish this and you put it out, it has to be good. And guess what, guys?
It's good.
Amazing album.
Thank you, man. So much.
I popped it in like as soon as I left, because my car still has a CD player. So yeah, my caricacha or whatever. But yeah, so I put it in, and so I was listening. I was like, wow, okay, I see you, and it got to like the song Witches. Yeah, dude, that's my favorite song. Like, take us through the CD. Let us know, is this the most recent CD that you guys have? Because I think you have a couple of others, no?
Yeah. So we have a couple others that we did, but Mystery Riders are most recent. It was a 7-song album that we put together. Shout out to Charlie Vela. He's the one that produced it for us.
Charlie.
Yeah, and
I've known Charlie for a long time.
Oh yeah, dude. He did an amazing job. He really helped us out. That's great. But yeah, You
I
know,
didn't know you recorded there. Is that where you record all your CDs, or is
no,
that
no,
one
no. That was
just
it. Was just
particular
that one, and I think when we met with Charlie and we had our songs written and stuff ready to go on, we just clicked, and in the studio, I mean, it was great. It was a great experience.
Yeah. Well, dude, I dig almost every song on there for sure.
Thank you.
I can actually when you get those CDs that you put in your CD player and you actually don't push skip. That's it. That was a good one.
So yeah, that was the plan.
Yeah.
Hopefully have a solid album that it was an album. Nowadays you get streaming all the time, and maybe you'll stream one song, but I wanted a concept. Just one album that you listen all the way through, and it takes you on a journey.
That you definitely succeeded. In my opinion, you succeeded in that, and that's because I'm pretty picky. So I'll be like, but no, I can hear a variety of influences, ranging. I don't know if I'm correct or not, but the Eagles. I can hear a little bit of Chili Peppers.
Oh, definitely.
I can hear the Beatles.
Oh,
I hear the Beatles, and before we were talking before they came on, and I told them I think you guys would be cool to make like a cover song. I don't know if you've done a cover song before.
Not yet, but definitely something we'd.
But I told them, why don't y'all do My Guitar Gently Weeps or something like that? You know what I mean? But I mean, just an idea that I was like, but let us know. I mean, what is this considered? Just alternative rock, or what would you consider yourselves?
So I would say we're alternative rock, but I've always had the philosophy that I don't want to make the same song twice.
Yeah.
I've always felt like, why am I going to stick to a genre and make every song sound the same when I can create whatever I want, And I think that's really what we went into. Like, we wanted to make a song that when you hear us live, it's not the same song.
And you can hear the differences in the music, but and in the singing. But you still know it's you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what you did in that song, it's still you. You still made it you. And that's I told myself, wow, from my hometown, man. That's really good. And there's some good bands that have come out through there, Whiskey D's there, my old band. I'm all patting myself, sorry. No. But what you call it? Yeah, man. Just so what are your inspirations? What your influences and stuff like that? Because I mean, that's what I thought I got from that. You know what I mean? As influences.
Yeah. So I don't know, Abe, you want to?
Well, I mean.
Oh, first of all, introduce yourself.
Yeah. My name's Abraham.
Sorry, my bad.
Guitar.
Yeah, and I'm Chris. I'm the lead singer.
Well. Say it again. I'm sorry.
Abraham.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So Abraham, and we got Chris here. Okay. So so you play lead guitar.
Lead guitar. Yes.
Okay.
I think big part of the sounds of us is because we're all from different backgrounds of music. I think me, I come from a heavy metal background.
Good.
Like that, I listen to that on a daily. Thrash, heavy metal, metalcore, all of that.
Who's your favorite metal band?
Trivium.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Matt Heffy.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
So,
shoot.
Yeah, I think, and Chris comes from a completely different background.
Yeah,
music.
I honestly, when I was growing up, it was country music.
Oh wow!
I was coming from a country music growing up. Garth Brooks, George Strait, some of the older stuff. Now older,
Yeah.
But then out of high school, I really got into post pop punk and post hardcore.
Okay.
Yeah, so I kind of got there, and then the Gorillaz is a big influence to me. Fall Out Boy, Chiodos. I got a kind of a big range of rock influences that I was do, but Red Hot Chili Peppers, huge influence to me, especially on my songwriting.
Okay, that's good, man.
All of that definitely shines through.
Oh yeah, you can hear it. You can hear it. Like if you guys. Oh, by the way, everybody can hear them on Spotify if you want to. If you're listening right now,
and not just Spotify, we're on Apple Music,
okay, there you go.
Pandora, Tidal, anywhere you listen to music, we're there.
Yeah, definitely. You guys make sure to give them a like, man. I guarantee you're gonna like it.
Yeah.
There you go. You see that Joe Martin already.
Pacific
Notion. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We're everywhere.
Yeah, when you leave from here, you're gonna have about 1 million subscribers.
Yeah.
Nah, but seriously though, these guys are definitely worth listening to. I'm surprised that you're not out there more.
Yeah.
What is it that's holding you back, man? You got to get out there. You got the music, you got the band. What do you need?
Yeah,
Let's go. We'll help you.
Yeah, no, I hope you get out there. Yeah.
help you out.
No,
we
we're
gotta push these guys out
you
there.
know, it's just COVID and everything, happened. All the shows kind of gotta slow down a little bit. So we we had to kind of regroup, start over. We got a new bass player named Brian who's been back on us, helping us out. So we're getting.
So it's Brian's fault.
Nah, Brian came too late. That's the issue.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah, but he saved us. I mean, and when you hear that guy play, it's amazing. And then our drummer George, he really.
Are they
ties
from
it all
Mercedes
together.
too?
No, he's actually from La Feria, and then Brian's from Alamo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we're kind of all over the valley, So.
Yeah, I mean that's as long as they're here in the valley, because it gets hard to have a band. And I've known some people. They're like, oh yeah, well, I think like Immortal Guardian. I don't know if you guys heard of them before, but they have Gabriel has. I think he lives in Nevada or something, Las Vegas. And other members are across the. It's dude, that is super hard. I know Josh from Widowmaker Studios.
Yeah, and actually, Josh recorded our second album.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah,
He does an amazing job.
Yeah, he does an
too,
amazing job too.
Yeah. Dude,
and that was
shout
really
out
our
to
first
Josh, man. Shout out to
full length album. So it was he did awesome and helped us out a lot.
Yeah, awesome.
Quick question: what makes you guys choose albums instead of doing EPs or singles? Because that seems to be the trend right now.
That's a good question.
Yeah, like I said, I don't want to just be that one hit wonder kind of thing. I like the idea of a album that takes you on a story. We put in the work to make a whole album. I want you to hear it and understand that there's a story to that.
I appreciate that a lot, because I think that has been kind of a lost art where not a lot of people not a lot of popular music tell stories anymore. Especially a complete album. And I think I've seen that a lot of that in your country influence for country music.
Yeah,
there's always stories in it.
Yeah.
So I mean it's good. I like that. I like that about you guys.
So I want to ask, what kind of guitar do you use?
What kind of guitar do I use right now?
Both of you. What kind of? I know you both play, right?
Yeah.
So, I know what guitar you used to have.
Yeah.
It was mine now, but what kind of guitars are you guys using right now? And
so I'm just using an Epiphone Les Paul. It's got the
Nice.
push-pull pots for the split coil. Love that thing. That was my dream guitar. And when I got it, I actually got it as a quitting my job present.
Quitting my job present.
I quit my job and I was like, you know what? I saw it on someone selling it on Marketplace. Everything, how we get connected, and I bought it and I've been playing it ever since.
Yeah. Cool, man. I don't know if you want to maybe.
We can share.
There you go for now.
Well, I mean, I started on a Les Paul on a Goth EP.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's called. LP.
Okay.
Goth LP Les Paul.
Oh, okay.
And I started with that, and I kind of got tired of it.
I thought you would have the new Matt Heffy.
I wish.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I've
awesome.
seen that Aguafish, that channel. I don't know if you ever watch any of those channels. It's a guitar. He does mods, and he talks about all the specs and everything like that.
Very cool.
So look up Aguafish.
I will look.
He's pretty
that.
awesome. But yeah, man, that's so. What is there any plans for any shows coming up or anything like that?
Yeah.
Sorry for the technical difficulties.
No, we're all good. We're all good. We're
We'll get it,
adaptable.
we'll
That's
get it.
what makes us super awesome on the
Life
stage.
happens.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. You know what? That's a good question. What has been the most craziest thing to happen on stage for you guys so far?
Oh, I don't know what.
Oh, and how long have y'all been together as a band?
Well,
Or
so
when did it start?
yeah, so the band, the story of the band, I started it in high school with a couple friends from high school, back in 2012, 2013. High school happens, life happens, so we stayed together for 6 months, broke up, and then
Oh yeah,
around-
all about that.
2015 came. I wasn't doing anything, so I was like, hey guys, let's get the band back together. Started building up from there.
Yeah.
Members came and went. When we got Abe, that was really. And when did you get on here?
Like
2018.
the year before COVID hit.
Yeah, so 2018, I think. Yeah, it was when we got Abe, and then ever since that was when Abe joined,
Yeah.
and then it was
He was a lucky charm.
he was
It was
like.
butter.
Yeah. And I mean,
That's-
you've heard him play. You can hear
Yeah.
the solos, and I mean, this guy shreds.
Oh, so he is playing on this album.
yes.
Both of you. Okay.
Yeah, that was our first album, like I'm saying, as a full band, and it was awesome. But yeah,
Awesome, man. That's like I said, man. This is definitely a great album. My favorite is Witches. let's go ahead and let's play one of your songs real quick. You have a music video, right?
We do, yeah. We did a music video for our last album. Where do we begin? And
where can you look it up real quick?
You can find it on YouTube. Love will let you know.
Let's see if we can find it real quick. So let us know about the song a little bit. Like what did you go through? Who got hurt?
Yeah,
who got hurt? What happened?
Yeah, so
tell me.
It's really just about, we have all these people in our lives, and everyone needs that kind of attention. Everyone needs. You got to divide your time amongst the people most important to you, and that's what the song is about. It's just like finding that balance in your life of giving it to the people that matter.
Good.
Good. What's the concept for the album, by the way?
Yeah. So that album, it's actually Mystery Writer. I wrote that. I was actually at church, and and I saw this woman. She was probably late 20s, early 30s, getting communion for the first time.
Okay.
And I thought that was so prolific to see, like someone at the age of 30 deciding, like, hey, you know what? Maybe now's the time to do something that people usually do when they're kids, but she still felt comfortable to do that. And then I was like, that's where the song Mystery Writer comes from.
Okay.
Because we're saying like she's putting her past away, she's putting back everything and turning a new leaf, and that's what it is. And that's what the album's about, is like turning a new leaf.
Okay.
And
this new song is called, this is from the last album.
From the last album, yeah.
So this is their music video they have up on, and it is called, what is it called?
Love Will Let You Know.
Love Will Let You Know. We got Pacific Notion here with Love Will Let You Know.
I've been losing sleep, thinking about losing you. Every time I try to keep myself up with you, and I try, and I can't, yes and no, but I always be where you want, where the sunlight, where I feel, gotta get out your mind. What you want, I'm gonna get out your mind. What you need, I'm gonna give you my time. What you got, I'm gonna get out mine. And I know love will let you know. Salted tears hang on beds and lamps, trying to keep up with the motion in your swinging hips. Still I try and I keep messing up, but I always be where you are, where you find, where I feel. Gotta get out your mind. What you want, I gotta get out your mind. What you need, I gotta give you my time. What you got, I gotta get out my head. I know love will let you know. What you want, I gotta get out your mind. What you need, I gotta give you my time. What you got, I gotta get out my head. I know love will let you know.
Very catchy, very great song, man. I like it a lot, man. So that's not you, is it? Okay, I was about to say, you lost the shaggy look, right? That's cool, man. Definitely a good song, man. How long ago was that shot?
2016, I think.
2016.
2017.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's been a while.
Yeah. So.
Trying to get another music video out there. Just trying to find the right director.
Yeah. Well, definitely. Like you can hear that was already really good. Can you imagine, guys? Like anybody that's listening right now, this is Pacific Notion. This is years later after that now, and they have a new album. Can you imagine? Like I don't know. You can tell the maturity, but that was already like really good.
Thank
You know what I mean? So, like I said, when I first heard it, your music, I was like, dude, these guys deserve a shot. They deserve something.
Thank you.
And I don't say that much. You know what I mean? Definitely, I listen to harder music, you know, and this and that. But you got me. You got me. You know? You got me. You got me with the music and yeah. So like, what where can people check out your stuff and everything? Like, send out your social media stuff.
Yeah. So like I said,
in case they want to book you,
yeah,
people out there, anybody want to book them, they need to get back out there. I want you guys to get shows. I want you guys to get. You know, you deserve to be heard.
Thank you so much. Yeah, no, we're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pacific Notion. You can find us there anywhere you stream music, Spotify, YouTube. All our music's on there. Tidal, Apple Music. We're all there. And right now, you know, we have a show coming up actually.
Good.
On the 27th, you know, a little Halloween show at the Flying Walrus. This is coming 27th. With John King.
Okay.
You know, he puts a couple shows together. So we always
been a minute
up
since I've been out there. Yeah.
To play with him. So we're happy to be out there and doing a Halloween show. And
cool. And how long is your set usually?
Well, you know,
you got like 3 albums, don't you?
Yeah, so, we do. Yeah. I mean, we try to keep it, you know, our philosophy when it comes to doing shows is we don't want to do a set list of 10 songs. No, we want to do a show. We want to make sure that you're there, you feel it, you're involved.
How do you pick your songs for the set that day? Like, is that what you're like? How do you say? Okay, do you switch it up every show, or is there a certain, you know? Okay, this song is the song we like to open with. This song, you know what I mean? Or is it just spontaneous? Like,
no, we love to plan. You know, I think half of doing the work is practice. You know, 9/10 of the show is practicing. Yeah. So that's what we like to do. But we do mix it up. You know, we're trying to find that perfect combination. We're being a lot more critical of ourselves now. Yeah. So we play a show afterwards. It's like, what do we need to improve on? Yeah. What was the song that kind of
do you play any covers?
We used to.
We were kind of keep it all originals now.
No, that's good. That's good. You know, I've always been more towards doing that because I had my own band too, and they were like, "Do you guys do covers?" And we rarely did it. Like, I think it was every now and then we'd throw in like a Born to Be Wild or something like that. You know what I mean? But like, we just, you know, we were like, no, we want to show our music.
We were like, our famous cover was Creep. We'd always have that.
Dude, we used to do that one too.
Everyone, that was like our go-to cover.
Well, I mean, sometimes you do need to put one or two in.
Yeah,
you know?
Of course.
Maybe to fill in time, or maybe to get somebody
crowd pleaser.
To say, oh yeah, crowd pleaser, yes. Yeah. So what do y'all do? Any like solos or anything? Any type of entertainment during like the set? Like, do you battle each other or what?
No, we just came up with like a new concept, like for a show. I mean, in the beginning, I'm not sure if Chris wants me to say anything.
No, go for it. Yeah.
You know, we started off with like an acapella, like we're just all singing, all of us.
With like harmonies and stuff.
Yeah, harmonies.
Dude, that's cool. That's cool.
So it's definitely something you don't see, especially out of like a rock band.
And that's what I'm saying. You know, I want to do a show. I want to do these kinds of bits in between, afterwards, in between the songs.
Yeah. See, I like Bon Jovi. Like Bon Jovi, like would do with Richie and John. They had a lot of that. You know, like where they did harmony. Maybe not the acapella thing. Well, I don't know. Maybe they did at some point.
It would be more like what Queen, right?
Yeah, like Queen. Yeah, okay. So I could see that. That's cool, man. Yeah. I can't wait to see that. I want to go to this show. It's the 27th.
27th, yeah.
27th, the Flying Walrus, guys. So if you guys, do you know what time more or less you guys would be starting the show?
Not yet, but hopefully.
Are you headlining? Are you kind of starting off the show? Or
we'll see. They're still getting acts together to put it on, and I know right now they have Lizette Marie for sure that's going to be there. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, Moon Rabbit will also be there.
Okay.
So they're still putting it on, putting it together, and we'll see. Hopefully, we're a little later because we really want to play for everyone that shows up.
Yeah, definitely. So what has been the craziest thing on stage that's happened to you guys?
So for me,
well, you've been in the band longer, obviously, right? You're the singer, but But what has happened to you? Give us your craziest moment on stage, or even your most embarrassing moment. Because I've had some embarrassing moments on stage, and we always ask somebody that's our featured guest that. So
Yeah. No, so I think one of my wildest moments on stage, we were playing at the Flying Walrus, last band to go on, right? And when 2 o'clock rolls around, everyone from downtown files in because they want the pizza.
Yeah.
So we're on stage finishing off. Next thing you know, we have a crowd of 80, 100 people coming in, squashed all up by the stage, demanding we play more.
Oh man, I wish I was
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
And all we had was covers and stuff. So we
Don't lie, bro. You
Yeah.
had pizza on you, right? that's why.
That's pretty marketing right
They
there.
wanted to.
But we start playing covers. The crowd loved it. And I really got into a song. Next thing I know, I throw my guitar off, throw my shirt off, and I jump and start crowd surfing.
Yeah, so there you go, people. He gets naked at his shows for the ladies. Now, that's cool, man. That's. I was trying to think of a time that was crazy, but I've had way too many crazy, not PG-13 moments on stage, but. Yeah, man. So, any other things? Any other plans for Pacific Notion? Anything that's coming up besides the show? I mean, a new album, new music video, something you can help us.
Definitely, everything is on the table right now. We're actually.
Are you writing anything new?
Oh, we've got things new. We've had things new that we're actually at the shows. You can hear our new stuff.
Oh, okay. There you go, guys.
Testing the waters.
Testing the water. See how the crowd likes it. And. They've been really receptive to it, I think. Yeah, they've been really. We've been told after the shows, like, "Hey, where can I hear that new song?" And it's like, we're working on it. We'll get it to you.
And how is the writing process with you guys? Like, do you do you have trouble? In other words, like, okay, I got this idea, and this and that, and somebody be like, maybe not, or this and that, or is it just okay? I'm writing this riff, and then it just starts happening.
Yeah, input from everybody.
Input from everyone. Yeah.
No trouble. I mean, you pretty much like it just.
Yeah. I always keep my phone recorder with me. Always have the voice. I have like 200 notes on my voice recorder from just little tidbits of songs that I hear. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, then we go to practice, and it's like, hey, check this out. And then if someone peeps in, like, oh wait, I can do something with that.
Gains
and then,
traction.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. You want to ask him anything before we go?
How did you guys come up with your image? Because I was looking through your Instagram.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Let me see if I can find it real quick. And how did you come up with your clothing, aesthetic, your fashion? How did you come up with that? Because I think a really important part of a band is not only your music, your sound, but how you present yourself.
Yeah. So actually, when we started really pushing again, my main focus was you know what? Being in a band is great, playing the music, but most importantly, it's a brand.
Yeah.
Definitely. I know it. We all know it. And that's when it came to designing the t-shirts. That was an old design. I don't even remember how we ended up with that.
Do you have
design.
merch right now?
We do have merch. We have CDs. We got some t-shirts that we sell at the shows.
Stickers.
Yeah, stickers. Always, we give out free stickers at all the shows.
Cool.
If you ever see us, while we're on the stage, we sell the t-shirts and CDs together for $20. You get everything.
Cool. Hey.
Get
I'll probably get a shirt at some point. You guys want to play a song for us before we go? We got about 8 minutes left. So.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So Pacific Notion, as they get their guitars, they're gonna sing a song for us, acoustic. This will be a first time performance, man. Here on Rockland Revolution, first time anybody has performed so far. And usually we show the videos, the songs and everything, but they're actually gonna perform here acoustically. Just give them a little bit of room right there. What song is this?
Yeah, so it's October, it's spooky season. We're gonna go ahead and do Witches.
All right. That's actually my favorite song. So out of so far, because I was barely I was listening to the other CD.
Okay.
I don't know which one it is, but either way, I was listening to another one because I usually just listen to this one, but I was starting to like what I was hearing on the other ones. But yeah, this one is actually one of the new one. So you guys, here's a Pacific Notion with Witches.
I've been looking over my shoulder. It's got me feeling some kind of way. And when I'm walking down these streets, need to hide my shame away. It's like you left your mark on this achy heart. You cast a spell onto this sleepy town. Now no one is around no more. And in this vacancy you left, scratch marks upon my chest and blood smears on my bed with yours. Witches, witches all around me. And everywhere I go, I feel the dark surround me. Yeah. You can't help but wonder, you can't help my soul. And you can't help but love her, but God only knows that there's witches, witches all around me. I met a voodoo queen. Her eyes were bright as diamonds. And when she danced around that pole, a million men to die. And she said the night was waiting on. She wasn't going home. At least she wouldn't be alone tonight. Oh, and as the souls intertwined, I knew I had been damned because she held my heart in her hand. These witches, witches all around me. And everywhere I go, I feel the dark surround me. Yeah, yeah, you can't help but wonder, you can't help my soul. And you can't help but love her, but God only knows that there's witches, witches all around me. And where did your heart go? Where did your heart go? And where did your heart go? Where did your heart go? Where did your heart go? And where did your heart go? Where did your heart go? Where did your heart go? And where did your heart go? Oh, oh, where did it go now? Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh! Witches all around you. Witches all around you. Oh, witches all around you. Witches all around you.
There you go, guys. That was awesome, man.
Thank you all so much.
First performance here on Rockland Revolution here with Pacific Notion with Witches. You guys make sure to check out their album called Mystery Writer right here. You can check them out on Spotify, all social media outlets. And yeah, thanks for being on the show, guys.
Thanks for having us.
It
was an honor, man.
Show October
27th.
27th at the Flying Walrus in McAllen, Texas, guys. I hope to see you guys there. I definitely want to show up and check you guys out live.
Thank you.
Thank you for doing this. Thank you for Mr. Joe Martin
Appreciate the opportunity, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, for coming on the show, man. I know it was last minute and everything, but definitely, I'm glad either way it was going to happen at some point,
at some point.
And now you can have these guys maybe on your show now. So there you go. So it we all help each other out and everything, and it's thanks to Mike Viescas for helping me out and taking care of all the technical